te vidhu. They do not know. Swa artha gatim. One's real swa artha, one's real self-interest, is Vishnu, pleasing Vishnu. So, health concerns, and doing this and that and the other thing. Yoga, doing this and that and the other thing. Whatever it is, doing this and that and the other. Let's just take health. Do it for Krishna. Now, how do you do it for Krishna? Not so difficult. If the intention is, if the consciousness is, the human life that's been granted to me, very rare, again, Prahlad, durlabham, sudurlabham manasa janma, the very rarely achieved human form of life, is a gift by the Supreme Lord, meant for a particular purpose. And let me apply myself for that particular purpose, including health. So it doesn't mean don't attend to health, but it means do that while keeping your mind absorbed in Krishna. How do you keep your mind absorbed in Krishna when you're doing something for your body? The body is meant for offering service to Krishna. So how do you, is that a mental adjustment, or how do you get there? Look after your health for Krishna. Then it's a question of becoming attached to Krishna as the goal of life. And how do you get there? By the medium of service. How do you get there? By chanting of the holy name, awakening the desire to be in Krishna's service. So a meditation, very important meditation, when chanting the holy name, is I am meant for your service. And the holy name is Krishna, and we can consciously chant and pray, chant in a prayerful mood. May I become eternally engaged in your service, O holy name, which is not different than Krishna, but we're interacting with Krishna in that form. And the consequence is, when you're thinking about health and considerations of what you do for your health, when you don't do because it's detrimental to your health, because the consciousness becomes, this is also a service to Krishna. Although it's of the soul, has the eternal relation with Krishna, the body has a function. It's not meant so I can live longer, or etc., etc. Yogis, they know the art of suspending breath, the ingoing and the outgoing breath, and all of that described in Bhagavad Gita. And the purpose, so they can live longer. And what's the purpose of living longer? So they can live longer, because they're attached to the body. And it's interesting, one can live longer. And all kinds of things. One can meditate underwater, or Prabhupada was explaining this. They can bury themselves in the earth and not have air to breathe. And wow. But it's for what purpose? And still it's temporary. So we may say the same. Okay, well, the body is temporary, so why bother doing things that maintain health? Because this is an instrument meant for Krishna's service, and so we conserve our breath, or we use it, whatever we do, we use it in service to Krishna. And that's Krishna consciousness. Carry out prescribed duties